Hello, children. Welcome to another lesson. If you recall, in the last lesson, we learned how to boot a computer and also to shut down a computer. Now, let me refresh your memory on what booting is. Booting simply means turning on or starting up a computer. And shutting down means turning off a computer. We also looked at the computer desktop. We identified icons on the computer desktop. We also looked at the mouse pointer. And of course, we also identified the task bar. Now let's look at what we're doing today. Today's topic is basics of Windows. In this class, we'll learn how to load Microsoft Word, and also we're going to look at windows and bars in Microsoft Word. Now let's look at what we're learning today, our learning objectives. The first objective there, we're going to identify the following tools in MS Word. Cut, copy, paste, save, undo, redo. Secondly, we're going to identify different bars in MS Word. We will also look at windows that we can find on the task bar. Now, our first task for today, we're going to load MS Word. Now, if you recall, in year 2, when we learned how to load MS Word, you click on the Start button. You click on the Start button. Most times, you will see MS Word here. But if you don't find MS Word on this menu that you can see popped up, just click on All Programs and look for Microsoft Office. Now, under Microsoft Office, you click on it and you look for Microsoft Word and click. Alright, so let's move on. Now, after loading the software, we're going to look at some tools found in MS Word. And the first tool that we want to look at is the cut icon. Now, in MS Word, you can cut text from one area of a document and save it so that it can be pasted elsewhere in the document. Now, I'll take you back to my documents that I've opened. If you want to locate cuts, just click on the Home tab in the menu bar. Now, the cut icon is that icon that looks like a scissors, C-U-T, cut. You can see it there. That is where my mouse pointer is presently located. Now, the next icon we want to look at is the copy icon. The copy icon is that icon that looks as if two books are placed on each other. Okay, now this will copy the selected text, leaving the original text in its original place. Now I'll take you back to my documents. Let's locate that. Like I said earlier, you click on the Home tab in the File menu. Now, where my mouse pointer is currently located is the copy icon. Alright? That is the copy icon. C-O-P-Y, copy. The next icon we want to look at is the paste icon. This places the text you have cut or copied wherever your cursor is. Now I'll take you back to my document. Let's locate it. Now, like I said earlier, you click on the Home tab on the menu bar. And where my mouse pointer is currently located is called the paste icon. Alright? Now the next icon we want to look at is the save icon. Clicking on the save icon keeps your work on the computer so that you do not lose it. Now you want to ask me, why do you save? I'll refresh your memory. Now, you save so that you do not lose your work. Imagine that you have 20 pages of document already typed and you forgot to save. It will suddenly disappear and you will never see it again. So you always need to save when working on the computer. Where my mouse pointer is currently located is the save icon, just above the file menu. Okay, this is the file. Just above it, that's the save icon. The next icon we want to look at is the undo icon and the redo icon. Let's find out what they do. Undo and redo. Clicking undo reverses the last instruction you have typed. And if you change your mind, you click redo. Okay, now let's demonstrate how that works. If I have a text, welcome. I have welcome, and I do not want welcome anymore. I want to change my mind about having it on my screen. I'll just click on the undo icon. Where my mouse pointer is currently located is called the undo icon. So I'm going to click on it, and that's it. My welcome has disappeared. Now, if I want my welcome to come back on the screen, I click on the redo icon. Where the mouse pointer is currently located is called redo. So I click that. And my welcome comes back. Now I want to quickly look at some bars in Microsoft Word. The first bar we're looking at is the menu bar. The menu bar is where you find tabs like File, Home, Insert, and so on. Let's look at that on my document. I have the File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, and so on. The next bar we want to look at is the Formatting toolbar. The Formatting toolbar is the bar that has paste icon. You have the copy icon, the cut icon. That is also where you have the font size, the font style, and so on. Now I'll quickly go back to my document to show where that is found. Okay, I have my formatting toolbar right here. You can see the paste icon there, the cut. I have the font style here. I also have my font size, and so on. Now the next bar we want to look at is the task bar. The task bar is that bar that shows the number of windows that you have opened. The number of windows that you have opened. The highlighted icons show the number of windows that are open. Okay. Now on this particular task bar, I have Microsoft Word documents open. You have the PowerPoint, and of course you also have a folder that is open. Okay, now let's do a recap of what we've learned so far in this lesson. In this lesson, we've learned to identify the following icons: cut, copy, paste, save, undo, and redo. We also identify different bars in MS Word. We identify windows on the task bar.